How's it going, guys? Seizure Gaming here with another video. This video I was just gonna highlight some of the stuff that I got this year that was my greatest finds of the year. So I'm just gonna start small with the Sony Trinitron. It's the Wega model. I'm not sure which one's the best model, but I mean, I know Sony Trinitrons are good TVs for your classic gaming. So I found this locally for free. A lady just dropped it off. I mean, it's heavy as hell, but man, it looks great. If anyone's ever wondering about getting one, and if it looks great, I mean, I can just tell you that it looks great, better than playing it on like a big HD TV. So it doesn't stretch out the picture as much and doesn't look like crap. So really happy with this pickup earlier this year. I've been using it quite a bit. The next one, I found a couple of standees. I found this Mortal Kombat Deception standee. I'm not a big Mortal Kombat fan, but I mean, it's pretty cool little standee. This thing rotates if you put one of those big fat batteries in the neck here, and it just rotates. But it's really loud, so I don't really keep it going at all. But it was cool to find that locally because I live here in Arkansas, and we just don't see stuff like this here. So I mean, it's cool to see that. And he also had a God of War standee that, I mean, again, you don't see this kind of stuff here either. So I mean, it was awesome to find this too. $40 for both of them, so not bad. Another thing I actually got earlier this week, boxed Nintendo 64 controllers. There's a red one, yellow, blue. I mean, you don't see those around here ever either. She also had a Mario 64 box, empty, which is fine. You know, cool to find around here. Like, that was $30 for 40 for this stuff, and it came with Mario Kart Wii as well for the 40. So it's a good deal on that one. Next is my Xbox 360 kiosk. I got this like way earlier this year. The guy was selling it for $100. He just absolutely wanted the money. He delivered it to me too, because this thing's a beast, but it's not exactly, it wasn't complete or anything. It's actually not the best at all. Like the insides, I mean, there's the game is standing on blocks. It's gutted like crazy, but I mean, it came with the TV, just everything. It didn't come with arms, but I found one online. It's just missing some screws on the bottom that hold in the controller, and I can't figure out what kind of screws they are. They're not normal screws, so if anybody knows, just let me know. But it was nice to get this, my first kiosk, locally. Again, don't see this stuff around here, so it was great to find. So next, I found this, 3 hours away from me, Xbox kiosk. Some of you might have already seen my video on it when I got it, but I mean, I think it's great. When she was selling it, she was selling it for $600, and she didn't have the arms. It was almost, I guess, completely gutted in here, like the fans here, and I think there's a light that goes in here too that was supposed to like make it green on the inside. No TV. This light was dead on top. I still haven't fixed it. And these lights on the side were dead too, but I found out how to fix those really quick. So when I brought it home, on the back here, it opens up at the very end here, and she's never drilled the hole and opened it to see what's inside of it. So I drilled it open, and these controller arms and the controllers were in a bag, like a sealed bag, like they'd never been used. So it was awesome to find that, and I got it for like $250, I think, around that time. So great to have this. Got Metal Slug on it. I'm not a big original Xbox fan, but I mean, man, in the dark, it just looks great. Yeah, and then these, if you're wondering what these things are, I found these. Not one of my greatest pickups, so it's not going to be highlighted well in this video, but found it from a guy not too far away. He delivered them. I got like 6 of them, but they just light up, and they say, I recommend Xbox. So, I mean, it couldn't have worked out better to put on my kiosk. And also, a Game Exchange, just sitting on the counter, they had all these demo discs for Xbox, and I was like, hey, you guys selling these? And they said, no, we don't sell these here, so you can just have them. So I was like, sweet. So there's like a whole stack of them in here. And I guess I could just put it in the kiosk and make it look like it was in the store. So there's a bunch of demo discs I can just throw in there, so it's pretty sweet. I don't turn this on very often just because I don't like having it running, but it's really cool to have this. So when people come over, I mean, we just play Metal Slug 3 because, I mean, who doesn't like Metal Slug? So, but probably my greatest find was my PlayStation display, store display cabinet. There's a cat in there. A huge PlayStation fan. It goes like Super Nintendo, and then it goes PlayStation for me, PS1. And I mean, just to see this, I mean, like I had to get it. It was crazy. And you know, me and the guy worked out a deal, and it got shipped to my home. I paid a lot of money for it because you had to ship it pretty far, but I mean, it was worth it because I mean, you just don't see these things anymore. And you know, it's got PlayStation on the side. It used to have glass here, so you can open it up, but he said it got smashed a long time ago. But I mean, other than that, it's in pretty good condition. I wish I had those little loaded springs, like display springs. You know, have like at Walmart, so you can like stack them, you know, back deep in there, all the games. But I got this glass cut at a Lowe's to fit in here, and I got these little things to hold it up. And they've been working out pretty good. I kind of like having all the games displayed sideways so I can see the titles. But, I mean, if you're wondering, I got, you know, some of the good titles, you know, Breath of Fire 3 and 4, let's see, Clock Tower, some Final Fantasies, Einhander for sure, Klonoa, Dorton Phantom Mile for sure, I got that. Let's see, I got some, like a Dreamcast game in here. I mean, I got Gunbird 2, nothing really crazy good as far as that goes. But I'm not going for like a complete set here. I just want to get like some of the best RPGs and just the platformers on here, and you know, put my PS2 collections and stuff up here. But this was, I mean, just the craziest find of the year for me. This thing is just so awesome. I just don't think I can find anything better than this, like after all my collecting stuff. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It wasn't that big, but I mean, just this year's been crazy for collecting for me. But I mean, the room's getting pretty packed now, so I don't think I can really get anything else in here anymore. I think this is it. But man, if I could find something awesome, more awesome than the PlayStation, I mean, I'll just be really happy. But that's it. If you guys have any questions, you know, put it in the comments. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. But I'll update you guys again if, you know, maybe another room tour possibly. But I mean, the room hasn't changed that much, and you pretty much saw, you know, I added a shelf, put some of my favorite posters in here, and that's about it. But may or may not do another room tour. But if you have any questions or you want an in-depth like look at something in here, just let me know. All right, thanks guys.